Hello and welcome back. Welcome to class number 3. And this is the last bloque, the last section I'm going to talk about. Well, for the moment, it's the last section I'm going to talk about regular verbs in the past tense and the present. Let's go to camera number 1. Okay, every day she plays, yesterday she played. Every day he stays, yesterday he stayed. Every day I carry, yesterday I carried. Every day she opens, yesterday she opened. Every day he pulled, yesterday he pulled. Every day I die, delante de estas cámaras, and yesterday I died. He died, she died, they died. Okay? Every day I live, yesterday I lived. Every day she studies, yesterday she studied. Every day he plays, yesterday he played. Every day she calls, yesterday she called. Every day he prepares, yesterday he prepared. Every day she delivers the merchandise, and yesterday she delivered the merchandise. Every day he hires new employees, and yesterday he hired some new employees. Every day she offers me an opportunity, and yesterday she offered me. Every day, repito en el presente. Every day she offers me, and yesterday she offered me. Every day she offers me opportunities, and yesterday she offered me some opportunities. Every day he explains it to me. Me lo explica todos los días porque no me entero. Every day he explains it to me. Fijaos en la fortaleza de la X. En inglés, Pones, en español no tiene fuerza. Decís Extremadura, taxi. Pero en inglés, Extremadura, taxi. Explain. Ecstasis, okay? Ecstatic. Extra. Every day he explains it to me. Every day he explains it to me. And yesterday he explained it to me. Hoy son diferencias, una diferencia clara. Otras veces no está tan clara. Son matices de sonido en inglés. Every day he explains it to me. Yesterday he explained it to me. Every day she complains about the heat. Hace calor aquí. Yeah, every day she, Maria, every day she complains about. She complains about the heat. Oh, qué calor. Uy, no hay quien lo aguante. Every day, Maria complains about the heat, and yesterday she complained about the heat. Every day she complains about, yesterday she complained about the heat. Every day he uses it for his own benefit. Lo emplea, lo utiliza, lo usa para su propio beneficio. Every day he uses it. Este estudio lo usa para sus propios fines, no para fines de la empresa. Every day he uses it for his own benefit. And yesterday he used it. He uses it, he used it. He uses it, he used it. He uses it, he used it. He didn't use it, he doesn't use it. Pepe uses this studio every day for his own benefit. He doesn't use it in the morning. He doesn't use it in the morning. He uses it in the afternoon. And yesterday he didn't use it in the morning. He used it in the afternoon. Copiad lo que estoy diciendo. Repetid este programa para escuchar estas frases tan sencillas, pero de dominarse, tan potentes para el dominio de la fonética y sobre todo la gramática inglesa. La gramática básica, sencilla, que diferencia a la gente que habla bien inglés y la gente que chaporrea el inglés, dando patadas a mi diccionario y destrozando el idioma a cada paso, con la consecuente imagen que se desprende. el dominio de la gramática más básica y sencilla, la que comenzasteis a aprender a los 12, 13, 14 años. Esa es gramática del libro 1 y el libro 2 para principiantes e intermedio bajo. Esa es la gramática que hay que dominar para cerrar contratos a nivel mundial. Pepe uses this studio every day. He uses it every day. He doesn't use it in the morning. He uses it in the afternoon. And yesterday he used it too, but he didn't use it in the morning. He used it in the afternoon. Okay, she doesn't remember my name. She remembered it yesterday, but she doesn't remember it today. She didn't remember it last week, but she remembered it yesterday. But today she doesn't remember it again. Poor girl. She's a bit scatterbrained. Okay. Every day he arrives on time. He arrives here on time, usually. Usually he arrives on time every day. But yesterday he didn't arrive on time. He arrived at 10 o'clock in the morning. He's supposed to arrive at 8 o'clock in the morning, and he usually arrives on time. He usually arrives on time. But yesterday he didn't arrive on time. He arrived at 10 o'clock. She believes in me. Yes. And last year she believed in me. She believes in me now, and last year she believed in me too. Yes. He talked about the problem yesterday. He talked about the problem yesterday because he talks about the problem every day. He talked about the problem yesterday because he talks about the problem every day. He doesn't talk about the problem in the evenings. He talks about the problem in the mornings. He doesn't talk about the problem in the evenings. He talks about it in the morning. And yesterday he talked about it in the morning too. He talked about it yesterday, and he talks about it every day. He talked about it yesterday, and he talks about it every day. Más adelante volveremos sobre esto, later. But for the moment, it's time to take a break for me, but not for another teacher. Okay, welcome back. This is my cup. I use this cup to drink water, but this is my 5th cup because I break these cups all the time. To break, I break. Escrito break, ya sabéis la inmensa mayoría que significa romper. To break. To break también es batir, si un récord mundial. Batir el récord mundial is to break. To break the record, to break a world record. Every day I break. Yesterday I broke. He breaks, I break. He broke, I broke. Okay, every day I break this cup, and yesterday I broke it twice. Every day I break a pencil, and yesterday I broke 2 pencils. Every day I break a heart. Rompo un corazón. And yesterday I broke a heart. And now to the other camera. Okay, to break. I'm trying to break this ruler. Yesterday I broke a ruler. And the day before yesterday I broke 2 rulers. But I can't break this one. Okay. Last week I didn't break any rulers, but this week I'm going to break 5. Yesterday I broke 2, but this morning I didn't break any, and now I can't break this one, so I have broken 2. All right. Every day I break my glasses. Yesterday I broke my glasses. Did you break your glasses? Do you wear glasses? Do you wear glasses? How often do you break your glasses? Did you break your glasses last year? I have 4 pairs of glasses. Okay, sunglasses. I broke 1 pair last year. I didn't break it in November. I broke it in December. Okay, to break. Okay, yesterday I broke my leg. I can't walk. I didn't break my left leg. I broke my right leg. In the Olympics last year, the swimmer broke 3 records, 3 world records. In Spain last winter, 2 swimmers broke 3 national records. To break my arm, to break my nose, to break my shoulder, to break my back, to break my leg, to break my foot, to break my finger. Fijaos cómo lo decimos en inglés. En español decís me rompí el brazo, me rompí la nariz, o me he roto el codo, me he roto el brazo, me he roto la pierna. Ok, en inglés no. Decimos rompí mi brazo. I broke my leg. I broke my arm. I broke my shoulder. But I didn't break my elbow. I broke my index finger, but I didn't break my middle finger. I broke my hand, but I didn't break my wrist. I broke my forearm, mi antebrazo, forearm, but I didn't break my elbow. I broke my upper arm, lower arm, upper arm, dos formas para decir antebrazo. Brazo inferior, brazo superior. Lower, upper, lower arm or forearm, como forehead, forehead, forearm, and upper arm, where the bicep and tricep, it's your upper arm. I didn't break my upper arm yesterday, but I broke my shoulder. Okay? I broke my collarbone. Collar is collar. Collar realmente es cuello de camisa y también collar de perro. A collar. Ahora la clavícula es the collarbone. Hueso collar. Literalmente, collarbone. I broke my collarbone yesterday, but I didn't break any ribs. Las costillas, ribs. I broke my collarbone yesterday, but fortunately I didn't break any ribs. I broke my hip, la cadera, but I didn't break my leg. I broke my hip, but I didn't break my leg. I broke my knee, la rodilla, but I didn't break my ankle, el tobillo. I broke my knee, but I didn't break my ankle. En español diríais, me rompí la rodilla, pero no me rompí el tobillo. Es curioso, me rompí el tobillo o la rodilla, me rompí, usando un verbo reflexivo, romperse. En inglés, yo rompí mi rodilla, pero no rompí mi tobillo. I broke my knee, but I didn't break my ankle. I broke my foot, mi pobre, my right foot, no ando. I can't walk. I can't walk. Nosotros diríamos no puedo andar, no diríamos no ando. Okay, no camino. I broke my foot, but I didn't break my toes. These are my fingers, and on my feet, I have 10 toes. So I broke my foot, but I didn't break my toes. I broke my nose, but I didn't break my skull. S-K-U-L-L. Skull is cranium, mi cráneo. I broke my nose, but I didn't break my skull. I broke a tooth. Aquí decimos a tooth, no my tooth, porque tengo más de uno. I broke my tooth, but I didn't break my jaw, mi mandíbula. I broke my neck, but I didn't break my back. He broke the national record, but he didn't break the world record. He breaks national records every year, but he never breaks world records. And last month he broke 2 national records, but he didn't break any world records. How often do you break a world record? Did you break a world record last year? Do you break world records every year? Okay, to break. I didn't break any dishes at home. I didn't break any dishes. Dishes son vajilla o platos. I didn't break any dishes at home, but I broke a tray, una bandeja. I broke a tray. I dropped the tray and I broke the tray, but I didn't break the dishes on the tray. Okay? I broke a finger, but I didn't break my hand. I broke a national record, but I didn't break a world record. To break, broke, broken. Veremos broken más adelante. Break, broke. I don't break, I didn't break, he doesn't break, he broke, I broke, you broke, we broke, they broke. Muy fácil. Pero que seguiremos con to break. Okay. Ahora, some advertising and I'll be right back. Okay, a fast review of the parts of the body. Using the verb to break. Okay, I broke my finger, but I didn't break my hand. I broke my wrist, but I didn't break my forearm. I broke my elbow, but I didn't break my upper arm. I broke my shoulder, but I didn't break my neck. I broke my skull, pobre cráneo, but I didn't break my back, thank God. I broke my nose, but I didn't break a tooth. I broke my collarbone, but I didn't break my jaw. Okay. I broke some ribs, but I didn't break my hip. I broke my knee, but I didn't break mi tobillo, my ankle. Okay. Now another teacher will take over for a few minutes and I'll be back. Okay, let's continue with the verb to break. Vamos a machacar este verbo hasta el final. Okay, camera one. Me rompo las gafas todos los días. I break my glasses. So en inglés, yo rompo mis gafas. I break my glasses every day. Ayer las rompí. Yesterday I broke them. Las rompí por la mañana. I broke them in the morning. I didn't break them in the afternoon. I broke them in the morning. I didn't break them in the afternoon. I broke my glasses in the morning. Todos los días me rompo la pierna, pobre pierna. Every day I break my leg. Okay. I broke my leg yesterday and I broke my leg the day before yesterday, but I didn't break my leg this morning. A lo mejor hoy me libro, okay? Every day I break my promises. Oof. To break a promise. Don't make promises that you can't keep. When you make a promise, don't break it. You make a promise and you break a promise. She breaks her promises. He breaks his promises. Me, I never break my promises. Do you break your promises or do you keep your promises? After you make a promise, do you break it or keep it? To keep your promises. Every day I break world records. Last week I broke 2 world records. And next week I'll break 2 more. Okay, every day she breaks a finger. And yesterday she broke a finger. Yesterday she broke her little finger. And this morning she broke her index finger. And last week she broke her thumb. Okay, every day she breaks my heart. I love her so much. And I say, Jennifer, I can't go on without you. You are my life. You're my inspiration. Without you, life will never be the same. And every day she rejects me and says, Richard, I don't want you to be part of my future. And every day she breaks my heart. She broke my heart yesterday. She broke my heart last week. And probably she will break my heart tomorrow. But I will persevere. Okay. Yes. Yesterday I broke my toothbrush. I was brushing my teeth and bam! I broke my toothbrush. I never break my toothbrushes. Yesterday was the first time. Yesterday I broke my toothbrush. Okay, to break. All right. Last week I broke a tooth. A small break. A chip. I broke my tooth. I break a tooth about once every 10 years. When was the last time you broke a tooth? Do you break teeth often? If you eat things that are hard, do you break your teeth? Okay. He broke his tooth last week, and she broke a tooth last week too. I didn't break a tooth yesterday. I didn't break. I broke. I didn't break a tooth yesterday. I broke a tooth last week. Okay. To break the news. They broke the news that they were planning to separate. To break the news. De hecho se dice breaking news. Las últimas noticias. Okay, hot off the press. Breaking news. Okay, to break. To break the barrier. To break the barrier. To break an egg when you make scrambled eggs or fried eggs. First you need to break the egg. Do you know how to break an egg? To break. Last week I ate 2 eggs and I broke both the eggs. Okay? To break. To break a bone. On January the 1st, Felipe broke his finger. On January 2nd, Maria broke her nose. On January 3rd, fijaos, estoy usando las fechas al estilo americano. On January the 1st, Felipe broke his nose. Fijaos, usamos su nariz. En español diría se rompió la nariz. En inglés, Felipe rompió su nariz. Y no es que lo hiciera aposta, él mismo, no. On January 1st, estilo americano de fechas, on January 1st, Felipe broke his nose. On January 2nd, Maria broke her finger. On January 3rd, I broke my collarbone. And on January 4th, Maria broke her ankle. Por la pobre, el tobillo, her ankle. Ahora, fechas del sentido británico. On the 1st of January, Felipe broke his nose. On the 2nd of January, I can't remember her name, she broke a finger. On the 3rd of January, I broke my collarbone. And on the 4th of January, Maria broke her ankle. On January 5th, Paco broke his foot, el pobre, his left foot. And on January 6th, Raul broke his elbow, his right elbow, to break. Okay? You need to be careful. Don't break a bone. I've never broken a bone, thank God. Okay? But boxers often break their nose. Boxers can often break their cheekbone, el pómulo, the cheekbone. These are your cheeks, and these are your cheekbones. And sometimes a boxer can break his jaw or can break his chin. And often a boxer can break a tooth or several teeth. Okay? Hockey players often break teeth. Okay? So on January the 6th, Raul broke his elbow. On January 7th, Manolo broke his shoulder. On January 8th, Jorge broke his knee. He broke his knee. And on January 9th, para los días exactos o fechas exactas, on January 9th, Florentina broke her leg. She broke her left leg and was in the hospital for 2 weeks. To break. Every day I break. Yesterday I broke. He doesn't break, he breaks. He doesn't break a record every day, he breaks a record every day. He didn't break a record yesterday, he broke a record yesterday. How often does Tiger Woods break a record? How often does Rafa Nadal break a record in tennis? How often does Alberto Contador break a record in cycling? To break. How often do you break a record? How often does he break a record? How often do I break a record? I break a record once a year. He breaks a record twice a year. Okay. Break, broke, broken. Uf, mucho tiempo con break. Espero que se os quede muy, muy bien en la cabeza, porque no vuelvo a hablar de break en lo que me quede de vida, espero. Okay, thank you. Okay. One more class. Yes, una clase más. En inglés decimos una más clase. One more class. And this class is basically with the verb to break. In English, there are approximately 150 irregular verbs, but only about 73 or 74 are really relevant in day-to-day life. We're going to spend at least half a class devoted to each and every irregular verb. We're going to use the verbs up, down, right, left until it becomes un sexto sentido para vosotros. Okay, a sixth sense for you. I'm sorry we're going to be machacones, but that is the way to learn a language. See you tomorrow.